Welcome, everybody. I'm Blair Hyatt from the National Head Start Association. We're really glad that you are able to get and join us this evening or late afternoon if you're on the West Coast, or actually could be in the morning if you're in Hawaii. But glad you're able to join us. We encourage you to use the chat, post your names, post your programs. Also, please use the chat to post any questions. We will be carefully monitoring the chat for questions to bring them forward to our presenters. If there are questions we can't get to, we'll find a way to get you answers. We may end up with way more questions than we can handle right away. Um, we are really excited to bring you this video party. People have been doing a good job at getting people to sign the letter to the president for parents and Head Start alumni and our Act Now to Save Head Start email campaign. But we think that what you're going to learn tonight will empower you to move those activities even farther forward and get way more people to join us in this fight that we're in. There's not a more important time for us to be doing this. Um, our presenters are Churmell Mitchell and Candace Mackey, and they will tell you about themselves. I've had the pleasure of getting to know them as we set this up. I am sure you will enjoy them. They are generously offering their time, skills, and resources. So I need to start out by just giving them a shout out there. And the one last thing I'll say before turning it over to them is that Churmell is a Head Start parent. So along with being a videographer and many other things, he's also a Head Start parent. So we're really excited. And Churmell and Candace, I'm turning things over to you. It's good.
All right. Well, how y'all doing? I need y'all to put some ones in the chat if you can hear me. I just gotta make sure everybody can hear me because I got these mics and all these things. Okay. I see a lot of people hearing me. Yes, ones. Well, welcome to the Be Loud and Proud, Become a Head Start content creator. We're gonna teach y'all guys some things. Now, I'm gonna tell you this is gonna be a one-on-one course a little bit, but some of you be like, hey, I didn't know that. So let me know. This is about engaging, right? And you guys like heard from Blair. I definitely been in the Head Start world, but also was a Head Start executive director for the Association for Alabama. So I'm excited just to be able to be here and just support what Head Start is for, and just share our stories along the way. But before we get started, we want to pause and we want you guys to right now share this right now. This is so important. So get that link, that Zoom link copied to send somebody else. Just give it to one person today because we don't want nobody to miss this presentation today. Okay. So a little bit about me. My name is Churmell Mitchell. I'll let everybody read the title there. It's pretty long. I do a lot. I tell people I'm a man who wears many hats, but I have many colors on that hat. So I've been doing a lot of national public policy. I'm a strategic consultant, the CEO and founder of Emotions You Know. You guys saw that email in your link. That's a new social emotional learning game that's coming to the United States. We're the first to do it with the curriculum, and so I'm excited about that. And also I'm an award-winning speaker and author. And the next person I have is my right hand person, my colleague Candace Mackey, and we're going to share a little bit more about our social media influence. So a lot of people are asking, does Churmell really know the social media? Who's he around? Well, these two people, we have many people we're around, but you see their following. These people has influenced our lives. We have been in the room with them, coached by them. Eric Thomas is actually my one-on-one coach for as a national speaker. So a lot of you may know him as the hip hop preacher. And then we have Nikki Saunders, who is one of the most top content creators out there. She works with many celebrities that somebody can name one in the chat, and she's probably worked with them before. So next, I'm gonna bring up Candace, and so you guys get to know Candace a little bit.
Thanks, Churmell. Good evening, everyone, and I appreciate you having me this evening. As it says there, I am an educator and advocate for stronger futures and for stronger systems. I do a lot. He just showed you Nikki Saunders, and Eric Thomas on the previous screen. I do the project management for Nikki. And so I'm on the phone with her quite a bit. And then for Eric Thomas, I'm one of his certified life coaches and have been working with him for, oh gosh, 5 years this year. It'll be 5 years at the end of this month. Some of the things that you see there in the photos, that top photo, that's one of the top individuals for peace. Her name is Erica Ford. She's out of New York. You see me teaching kids. I host, I speak, and travel quite a bit. My claim to fame at this point is ensuring that small businesses or anyone who needs the help has the ability to have a really great client journey and back end support. I'm an online business manager. And so that's a lot of the work that I do. I know Blair mentioned that Churmell is a Head Start parent. And even though I'm a little bit more seasoned than Churmell, I too am a Head Start parent. It was many moons ago, but my first son came through the Head Start system. I could not have been able to become the woman that I am today without having the support of Head Start for me when I was younger. My story is one such that I was a teen mom. I got pregnant at 14, had my son at 15, had to go from living with my mother to living with my father. I went from Catholic school to public school. I went from a predominantly white private school to a predominantly Black, mainly African American school. And so it was a big change. I was able to graduate on time. And then, I want to go get my education. And so I was accepted to university, raised my son there, and there was a local Head Start school that I was able to leverage there in Southern California when I lived there, and be able to go to school, work part-time, for him to get good enrichment. And so I absolutely believe in the support and everything that Head Start has to offer. Because like I said, it's supported everything that I was able to do foundationally to allow me to get my education, to allow me to work, and for him to have what I feel as though is a good quality education. So
And I'm gonna
a
jump in.
lot of, please.
Where you going? You caught me because you kind of told your story a little bit, so everybody to kind of know what a little bit of my Head Start story is. I was in the Head Start program. I was homeless with both of my kids, so I am a full-time single father. Been raising my kids on my own for 8 years. And so been doing it on my own. And I believe this is why we have the passion. Me and Candace has been talking about this conversation all week, getting to this presentation. If it wasn't for Head Start, I wouldn't be here. You guys can look over my shoulder. I won the Lifetime Achievement Award from Joe Biden last year, won Father of the Year nationally last year. So I started in Head Start. I ran fatherhood in Head Start, and now I do it nationally and globally. So I want to tell everyone in the room right now, thank you for all the hard work, because fathers like me and mothers like Candace could not do it without your hard work. So we want to clap our hands and thank you, because we wouldn't be nationally known if it wasn't for people in Head Start. So thank you today, and we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. So thank you, guys.
100%. I know it is not easy to be an educator. I know it is equally not easy to be a parent that has to rely on services, if you will, right? But thank God we have services that we can rely on and safe places for our babies to go to. And so I know it's the evening. I know, some of you have had long days. So I want to know, how are you today? And before you tell me how you are, I want you to try to summarize how you are today at this moment, as you are in this webinar with us. Drop that one word in the chat. How are you? Try to sum it down to one word. And then after you summarize it with one word, I would love for you to go into the emojis and try to summarize that that emotion with an emoji. How
Oh no.
well do you know the emoji emotions? Let's see what we got. Oh, I've seen nervous,
Hey, we got a lot of
determined,
emojis
I
on that.
saw stressed. Let's see,
Everybody's cool.
inspired, grateful, proud, blooming, resilient. Blooming, you could have used a flower. You got it. I love that. Oh, nauseous. Cameron, I hope you feel better. Let's see, what else we got that?
Daddy.
We see you, Mamata. Thank you so much for being an instructor. The surprise space. Okay, well, look, we hopefully, well, I saw sleepy. Yes, I can get that. We've got all the time zones across the United States. And again, we thank you for being here and wanting to take the time to partner with us and really understand the pieces that you can take, the role that you can take, and the things that you can learn in order to support Head Start. Let's go, Churmell. What's next?
So this is urgent, and we want you guys to know you matter. Everyone in this room and everyone outside this room, you matter. This is a call for all of us to come together and really, by one click of a button, one video can change the direction we're going in. And you guys probably have seen viral. I don't know if y'all have y'all heard that song Boots on the Ground? I hear that song on every scroll I get. Boots on. I ain't got no fan, y'all, but I'm gonna leave it there. So we're gonna keep it together. So but that song has went viral off of somebody dancing and things like that. What would it look like? I want you to pause. What would it look like for Head Start to go viral
Yeah.
and with our kids? Your story being told, that's going to change everything, right? So, you got anything here, Candace?
Say one more time. I apologize.
Or do you have anything here?
Listen, yeah, it's not just viral. And I know some people get triggered by the term viral because they're like, I don't want to be a TikTok star. You're not going to be a TikTok star. I promise you, you're not going to be a TikTok star. But you can be a star for your babies and their futures. That's the key. You
Yeah.
need to go viral for your family, viral for those teachers who sacrifice their time and their energy and they hug and love on those babies. Sacrifice for the administrators and go viral for them. That's who we need to go viral for.
Yes. And this is why me and Candace have really took the time. We cleared our schedule, said, hey, we're here. We laid out on that call. We're here because we believe this is big for us. So let's look at the numbers really quick right here. So we kind of broke it down. We wanted you to see we have about 40,000 signatures. Good job. We got 40,000, but we got about 60,000 more to go. So I broke it down and I said we need 1,000 parents. So I don't know how many parents on this call. I can't look at the chat right now, but I know we got some people on the YouTube side as well. We need 1,000 parents to tell 60 people to help us sign this letter. What if I said, hey, you go sign this letter, get 60 people. Some of you probably have like 4,000, 5,000 friends on your social media page. But if you took 60 of those real friends or real cousins, um, we want you to get them to get here and sign that. All right. So we have 200 people on the Zoom. That's enough people. 200 can make a big dent in this number. Now let's look
Yes.
at our goal. Let's look at our goal. We need 1,000. But what if we had 100,000 people who have, and I'm going to say it, we will get this done, okay? Because I'm very competitive. We will get this done. We're going to keep sharing. And what if only 10 people out of those 100,000 talk to 10 people? We will reach 1,000,000 people, y'all. Can y'all see
Mhm.
that? We broke it down to you. If everybody who signed bring 10 people, we're at 1,000,000 and we have blown this out of the waters. Okay.
Yes,
If you hang around me and Candace, we're big dreamers over here. Okay. We are big dreamers.
we
So
do.
we're gonna pause here for those who just got on. We want you to share this webinar right now. Okay. If you haven't shared and you thought about it, you couldn't find it, share, share, share. And you're gonna hear this a lot in our presentation because the more shares, the more people see it. Okay.
Yes.
So We already talked through the power of social media, boots on the ground. We know that social media is one of the most engaging things that get the word out. It doesn't matter if it's a small moment or a big moment. I don't know if y'all saw this gorilla video. It's going around like beating up 100 people, right? It's the gorilla versus 100 people. That thing went viral. I'm like, what is about this thing that went viral? But guess what? Because somebody saw it, somebody shared it, and somebody commented, right? Same can happen in the Head Start world.
Yes, you're gonna, Teresa, I saw your comment there. What am I sharing? We're gonna talk about what to share. We're gonna talk about how to share, and that was a perfect segue into our next section.
Yeah, Teresa's, I was gonna bring her in. She's already got it. So here's our end goal. Blair has asked us to help you guys create a video that you can post on a couple social media pages that we'll talk about. And so what we have done for you guys, we have done all of the work. All we need you to do is to get behind your phone and take a video and tell your Head Start story. Tell people why you want Head Start to not be eliminated, right? So we want you to be able to do that. Now I know some of you was like, well, I don't know what that looks like. Well, we're going to show you in real time. Are you guys ready? Put a one in the chat if you're ready. Make sure everybody's still awake. I know it's an evening. All right, I see some ones. Okay, I'll see some ones.
Looks like they're ready.
They're ready. Here we go.
Here's an example.
Hello, everyone. This is Frizelma Lynn with Parenting 911, and I have an urgent message for parents. So whether you're a single parent, a married parent, a divorced parent, and you're co-parenting, whether you're a step parent, a foster parent, a guardian, or a grandparent, if you are someone who cares about children, if you have a heart for the future of children, then this message is definitely for you. I need to talk to you for a moment about Head Start. Now, either you attended Head Start or you probably know someone who did or someone who is. Well, right now, the funding for Head Start is being jeopardized. There's a chance that it could be eliminated, and I need your help to do all we can not to allow that to happen for the future of many generations to come. Let me give you a little history. Head Start started in 1965. Only 11 states were in this pilot program. It was an 8-week program. And guess who was a part of the pilot? Yours truly. It was phenomenal. I remember being in Head Start and all the wonderful learning things we did, the songs we sang, the games we played, the social activities, all the learning. And look where I am now. Head Start played a part in all of that. Now, I only need 2 minutes of your time to help with keeping the funding going for Head Start. So what I need for you to do is click on the link that has been provided. Go there, fill out a quick form, really only 2 minutes of your time. Once you have completed the form, then I need for you to go to the comments and type in done. Then finally, tag 5 people. Tag 5 people. Share the video. Ask them to share the video as well. We need to reach as many parents and teachers and friends of children as we possibly can. This funding is important for a child's future. That's it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Click the link, fill out the form, type done in the comments, and tag 5 people and share the video. Ask them to share the video. Surely, children are worth it. They are worth it. They deserve to have a great beginning. They deserve to have a foundation like the one that Head Start provides. So I'll be looking in the chat, in the comments, for done. Thank you so much.
So
You
that
know
was
what
just,
I love about that video, Churmell?
go ahead.
My favorite phrase was surely children are worth it. That gets me every time I watch that part. Surely our babies are worth 5 minutes of our time.
Yeah. And so the back end of this is one of my Head Start parents I've been mentoring. And I said, you got 30 minutes to send me a video. Let's see if you can do it in 30 minutes. So she's like, all right, let's see. Because we want you to know you don't have to be perfect, just have to be real. And what she discovered, she didn't realize she was a Head Start kid until yesterday. She had forgotten. And she went through the history and she called them people, all her family members, and it changed her perspective. And she began to dig. Hey, I want to do another video. And she is now currently right now is getting other parents and she's shooting the videos for them. So like that opened up a new passion for her, right?
I
We
love
just
it.
heard that. Um, so we got 3 steps here. You're going to talk about your intro, which is your name. Introduce yourself. Tell people who you are. You're a proud Head Start parent. Let people know. You got your second step is your why. We like we said before, do not stress out. We're going to put a link in the chat that's going to have a link that's going to give you all of these downloads. If you are taking notes, you can stop because we're going to have everything for you. We have done it all for you. So the why, we're going to tell you about the why. It's going to be a little bit more than these words. And then the ask. We want to make sure we have the correct ask, what we're asking people to do, and make sure it's clear. You saw Miss Frizelma say it again. I want you to comment. I'm looking at the chat. So she has broke down everything, that call to action, okay? And so we have 2 phones and that we all know. Now, I want to see how many iPhone people we have in the chat or how many Android users. This is always a war in me and Candace's meeting. iPhone versus Android. Which one is better? All right. I see some hands up to that iPhone. All right. So we're going to talk through these 2 steps. So the first thing, and we're going to talk to the people in the room, you may not have social media. You might say, I don't like social media. I don't care about TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I just like my doorstep and my yellow phone book, whatever it may be. You just like that, okay? But tonight, we just need your help for a little bit. We need you to hit the download button, okay? If you have an iPhone, click on the iPhone Apple Store. If you have an Android, click on the Google Play Store and put in Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. If you already have Facebook and you don't have Instagram, just add that on to your list. Or if you have both of them, just add that TikTok to your list just for a moment, all right? We're trying to get the word out. And we want you to download the app, okay? So Candace is going to talk through about Facebook because we believe be the face of Head Start needs. We know that Facebook can help us with that.
No, you didn't take them back to the phone book.
I did.
You talking to my generation. Stop that. I do see that comment, a question about the hashtags. We've got it all for
I'm
you.
ready. We're ready.
We've got it all for you. So here's my question. Here's a bigger question because after Churmell and I have been talking about this for weeks, and Blair and Courtney and the whole staff reached out to us and they were like, can we help? And I'm like, all right, cool, we'll help. And so my guess is that almost everyone has social media. They just don't leverage it to be able to make the posts. So rather than asking who has, I'd like to know, is there anyone in the chat that does not have at least one of the social media apps downloaded to their phone? Because here's what we're going to go through. Okay. We are going to go through what I like to call the big 3, right? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Okay, so we do have one. Okay, so we have a handful of folks that don't have any. Okay, so perfect. So here's the beauty of it. You're going to see a lot of information on the next few slides, but I don't want you to feel like you have to try to do it while I'm explaining it. I want to walk you through it. And then please know that there will be information that you'll be able to get afterwards that helps you navigate utilizing some of the apps, right? So this is what a typical of, so if you're looking at your screen, you'll see Churmell has taken some screenshots there. On your left, all the way to the left of your screen, you'll see what a basic Facebook screen looks like. At the very top, you'll see a small picture of him and it says, "What's on your mind?" That's where you post your information. So if you click into there, it's actually going to give you the ability to type what's on your mind. So this, if you're going to do a Facebook post, is where you will add what's called the caption. The caption is just the information that we end up reading in posts, right? And there's an example of that right there to the right-hand side of your screen. And we have it in such a way where you'll be able to copy and paste it out of the PDF download that we're going to send you, or a Canva download that we're going to send you. You'll be able to copy and paste it and place it right there. Raven, great question about YouTube. We didn't know you guys wanted to be advanced about YouTube, but we can definitely work with you afterwards. And as far as YouTube is concerned, but the process is essentially the same.
And as well as
okay.
LinkedIn.
Yes, as well as LinkedIn. So again, in access Facebook, what's on your mind? It gives you the ability. Can you go back one more time? Thank you. It gives you the ability to put the caption in there, but the most important part is, remember, we're going to ask you to create a video. And the very top option there is photo or video. We're recommending that you film the video in advance on your phone. You'll literally access the camera function on your phone, record the video, it will be in your photos. Then you'll be able to go back to Facebook, click photo video, attach the video, add the caption, and click post. Anybody that needs any help after this, we are happy to assist you going forward. So that's Facebook. The beautiful part about it is the process is essentially the same for every app after that. It's just that the buttons are in a completely different place. So for Instagram, again, we can make an instant change with Instagram. Instagram's one of the most widely utilized platforms out there for quick hits. Here on the left-hand side, you'll see being able to set up settings and privacy, and that's just ensuring that, you know, it doesn't go to the people that you don't necessarily want it to go to. For those of you guys that aren't using social media currently, we would love if you would kind of put your reservations down for a little while to help us in this campaign. And if after you have posted your videos and gotten the word out to your friends and family, if you decide you never want to leverage social media again, you don't have to. But this is one small sacrifice in time and of your time to really help Head Start and our babies. As you set up Instagram, it's going to get to the point where it asks you, are you a business or are you a creator? Simply click creator. And then you'll be able to see the page that allows you to upload the video. Now, you don't have to take a new video. You can use the same video that you use for Facebook. Or if you do Instagram first, you can take your Instagram video and post that in Facebook. So all the way to the left-hand side, you'll see a typical Instagram screen. And in the very bottom, you'll see a plus sign in a square. That is how we get ready to post. And so before you post, though, what we would love to do is have you edit your profile. And the reason why we want you to edit your profile is we want you to actually put in your little mini bio that you're a Head Start parent. Claim the fact that you are here and you are supporting and you are loud and proud. I'm a Head Start parent. I'm a Head Start educator. I'm a Head Start administrator. Let people know how they can support the cause or how you are affiliated to Head Start. So like mine, right now it says that I'm a mom of 3, but I can say mom of 3, Head Start proud, or Head Start alum. Exactly. All right. So the other area that you can go to is, because we're going to be asking individuals to click the link, you actually have the ability to host the Head Start links in the links section of your profile. That is an option if you want to go ahead and do that temporarily, or at least until we know Head Start funds are safe, right? So that could mean, maybe a month or so. But I think that's amazing if you guys could go in and update your mini bio on Instagram. All right, next slide.
Candace, before you move on, there was a quick question there about, can you put the link in the bio, like the Head Start link? Did you
Yes.
say that?
Well,
and then the other, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say Instagram is very specific about where links go. So it wouldn't be in your bio. There's a specific link for Instagram. And the other suggestion that we have is, once you create your post, the link can go into the comments, but it's not a clickable link. So we definitely recommend you use the link section of your profile to be able to host the links for a Head Start.
And then there was a quick question about the length of the video. How long should those be?
Sure. We recommend 60 to 90 seconds. It doesn't take long. That's a recommendation. Some people's videos, as you saw, Miss Frizelma's video was about 3 minutes long. Some videos will be longer, some will be shorter, but we think a good 60, no more than 90 seconds would be a good length for the video. Allows you to introduce yourself, state your affiliation, and then be able to ask the call to action.
Yeah. And another thing I want you to know, the reason why we showed you, we're going to show you another video that I did, was a little bit shorter, because you can cut the video, but we tell people who hasn't been around the camera, just record, right? Get it out, listen to it again, and see about your points. That she's like, you know what? I didn't want to say that. So instead of you trying to go 90 seconds, you're going to focus on the 90 seconds, and you're going to miss all your points that you can say. Because some videos, what's 5 extra seconds here and there? You want to be able to get comfortable around the camera before you just start saying, oh, well, I'm just going to go 90 seconds and I'm messing up. And then you're going to spend probably 4 hours because you're probably critiquing yourself a lot. And I know I have my own videography business and production company. So when I record myself, I am my biggest critic. So I'm going to start over 40,000 times because I want it perfect, and I'm a perfectionist. So just get behind and record and get used to the recording, and then get your points and then record it again.
Yeah, I've got
Also,
recording down to about twice.
I'm sorry, I had a quick question about other languages. Can we upload videos in other languages?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. 100%.
All right.
Exactly. That's exactly the point we want everyone to know, Dr. B. People like authentic, does not have to be perfect. Real and honest is the best.
Yes.
You will see people walking their dogs. Some people might be standing in their kitchens. Some people might be sitting at their kitchen tables. I may record mine here at the conference. So we just want individuals to take action and not necessarily be excellent. It is all about action and not excellence. All right. Is my noise canceling still working really well? They're filming outside of me. Okay,
You're
great.
good.
Outstanding. I just wanted to make sure you guys weren't hearing all the screaming that's going on next to me. Okay, so now it's time. You've recorded the video. Like I said, we recommend that you go ahead and record it in advance using the camera and video function of your individual device. You get to film it a couple different times, Find the one that you like, edit it in your video editor of your phone, and then when it's ready to go, now it's time to post. And that's applicable to Facebook as well as Instagram and TikTok that we will get to in just a moment. But again, for those individuals who are not familiar with posting on Instagram, your typical Instagram page, like when you open it up, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a feed of information and the little square at the bottom with the plus in it. That means go ahead and that you want to create a post in Instagram. Now, Instagram has the ability to have reels. You could go live if you wanted to. For those of you guys that are brave and don't mind showing up live, you can also do stories or just static posts. So here you're going to have a video. And so videos go under reels. So once you select reel, you'll have your blank page and it'll give you the ability to upload from your devices. Now, the next screen that you get once you upload your video is you get to make some decisions. Some people make decisions, some people don't. But one of the cool ones, and I may have Courtney or Katie come and confirm it for me, is the ability to tag people or add collaborators. The only reason why I'm asking for assistance here is I don't know which specific Instagram account you guys would like them to collaborate with you on. Do we know which Instagram account we want them to collaborate on? One of you guys help me out with that?
Yeah, give me a second and I'll drop it in the chat.
Awesome. So what does that mean? For those of you guys that don't understand what that means, is you can make one post and have it appear in two different profiles simultaneously. So I could do a post and then tag Churmell for his followers to see the same post. So it really does give you the ability to really multiply how many individuals your post goes to by adding collaborators. Now, it doesn't become automatic. The person that you've asked to collaborate must accept the collaboration and you'll get a notification of it. But we would love to be able to tell these stories and have these stories go viral and have a much larger reach by tagging individuals that you know that support the cause, support the Instagram account, which is the National Head Start. You see that there in the chat. Tag them. You can tag Candace, Mackey, like you can tag all of us so that we're there and we really increase the reach and we get your stories, your heartfelt stories of how important Head Start is to you and the effects that it would have if we didn't have Head Start anymore. And then make those calls to action and ask them to click those links.
Candace, somebody asked this question.
Sure.
The collaboration. How many times, is there a limit on how many people you can collab with? I'm not sure. I think it's 5 or like 4 or 5, maybe 6 that you can collab, and Instagram stops it.
Yeah, so you can collaborate with like 5 individuals, but you can tag
as many.
A good number of individuals. So there's a difference between tagging and collaborating. Tag just notifies and it's like, oh, Candace is in this video. Doesn't show up on the main page, but when you collaborate, that becomes like as if they did the post themselves. That was a great question.
Good question. And
all right, I think we're good with, let's see, where are we?
We talked about, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm looking at the time. We got 20 minutes left. So
yep.
With the go live on Instagram, we just tell people sometimes this function can get a lot of people to watch. A lot of your friends are going to be like, hey, what are they up to? Like, why are they going live? You know, and that notification pops up on their phone automatically sometimes. And so, but we do have this detailed explained in the document that we have. So we're going to move on to TikTok. Congratulations to NHSA. They have had their new TikTok up and running. I think I've been featured one time, but I don't know if they'll do it again. But I'm happy that I was in the first round. So it's time. Time is ticking, and we have to speak out. And TikTok is a very highly platform that gets a lot of views very quickly. And so this is a very heavy app that we kind of know that's going to get a lot of reaches. So
Yeah, we love TikTok. TikTok's fun. Don't
yeah,
be afraid of TikTok.
you can always unfollow
Listen,
some people.
listen, exactly. You can always unfollow, but TikTok has so much natural reach because literally there's a For You page, which is just tons of suggestions. And so once there's a topic that you're searching, like we could just end up watching parent videos all day long in TikTok. I get annoyed because my youngest daughter is 17. And whenever I ask her, where did you hear that? And she just looks at me and I'm like, oh, TikTok, never mind.
Love it.
TikTok's amazing though. We love TikTok.
So TikTok is pretty can be pretty simple. But then again, it can't be simple if you don't know the functions. Because I know when I first got on TikTok, I was like, what is this 15 to 60 seconds? Like, I don't want to record a video. But then again, I was like, oh, there's an upload button there over there. So make sure you click on the upload button and don't post you probably looking in your eyes or picking your nose. I don't know what you got going on, but just don't do that. That's what I did. So I'm telling them myself. So you just want to make sure you pay attention to what you're doing on these platforms. But you would hit the upload button here. Let me circle that. Can y'all see my drawings? I've been really
Oh
drawing.
yeah, your annotations, we see
Yeah,
them.
mine really pretty. So hit the upload button, same video that will go there. And the same process before, you got to describe your video. Here's one thing you want to think about TikTok. You only have 500 characters, okay? So you cannot type the same thing you type, but guess what we did? We actually typed it for you. So you can
Yes,
copy
we
and
did.
paste and you can just put it in there and then simultaneously it will begin to get a lot of views. Just like before, tag people. Okay, you get a chance to tag people. If you want to add your location, that's fine. And with TikTok, add link is different than Instagram. So it's a little bit harder to add a personal link. So you will have to put the link in the comments, okay? And let people see it. So, and just stay engaged. Let's see.
And so don't be afraid of TikTok, guys. All of that to say, TikTok is easy. It's actually easy. My personal opinion is I find it easier to post on TikTok than the other two.
Yes.
But like you said, we do have a document that you'll be able to download after the presentation that literally has all the captions, all of the links. It has everything already written out for you, where all you have to do is go to the document, grab it, partner it with your video, and you guys will be in great shape.
All right.
So now we get to watch you.
Yep. So this is a little bit shorter video. It's about a minute, a little bit over a minute and 40 seconds. So around that 90-second. And I'm going to tell you intentionally, I want to see if somebody can call out, what do you notice in my video that you don't see today? Okay. All right. Let me see if y'all can figure it out. I'm drawing, so let's not do that. Hey parents, my name is Churmell Mitchell. I'm jumping on this call because this is an urgent call for your help. Listen, y'all, I need your help. Trust me, it is going to be very easy to help me with this call to action. Why I'm making this urgent call is because Head Start, the program that gives our kids a strong start with education, food, and support, is at a serious risk right now. If we do not act, thousands of kids could lose their life-changing opportunities. Y'all, this is bigger than this. Oh, sorry, y'all. I got a little happy. Serious risk right now. If we do not act, thousands of kids could lose their life-changing opportunities. Y'all, this is bigger than school. This is about our kids' future. But I want you to get support because we don't want Head Start funding to be eliminated. So here's a few things I want you to do. Step one, I want you to click on the link that's attached to this post or in the comments, okay? Be sure you go there. I want you to click on that link, fill it out. Y'all, it takes only 2 minutes. Seriously, we need you to take 2 minutes your day to save millions of children around the United States, okay? Now, when you get done with that, I want you to comment done in the comments and tag 5 people who you believe that will do the same thing and take 2 minutes to do this. I want you to share this video on your page, on your social media platform. Share it to many parents, teachers, kids, whoever. I want this thing to get out. But we really do need your support. This is going to make a huge difference. I believe we have the power to protect Head Start for the next generations in the future. Let me tell you, let's be loud, let's be proud, and let's stand up for our kids. And thank you for saving these children. Please like, share, and comment on this post. Thank you. You are changing Head Start for the future. Okay. So, what did you guys notice? Somebody put it in the chat. Let me see if they called it out. It's okay. All right, let's see. Anybody see it? See some closed captions, some music, hands. Guys, my hair was not done.
Exactly.
It was not done. I should have put a bonnet on at that point, y'all. What I wanted to do is I actually posted, that's the same video that you see going live right now. Okay. We didn't want to come here and say, let's be perfect. I wanted to be authentic. That's what's the day I was in, my hair appointment canceled, and I had to shoot that video. So again, not telling you have to do that. I see all the laughs. Y'all just love me right now. I just feel all the love. So again, we want you to be real authentic. You don't have to be perfect, but I was more excited about doing this video for these kids around America than just figuring out, well, I go get my hair done. I gotta go be perfect. I would have did the video if I had to wait it until the day when I got my hair done, right? So we don't want to waste time and bring excuses to the table. Get behind that camera and just record, okay? Let's see.
I love the comments. They're like, you showed compassion. You kept it real, totally authentic. Look at how nice they were. Nobody talked about your hair all over the place. I love that.
So we had one more question about hashtags. Are there hashtags that we should be using on the video?
Yeah, we're coming. Listen, y'all, we're coming. We got all for you. We're coming. Let's talk a little bit about the peak times. If you want to take a picture of this, you can. But Candace, you want to kind of let them know like about the time frame?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so look, there's times on the screen, but if you're working or you're busy or you're teaching during those times, then ignore this screen. Okay. So there are, right? So people who follow social media understand that there's peak times. There are times when the algorithms are really pushing videos. There are times of the day where people are actually on social media more than they are not, right? So as you can see, exactly, Cameron, we could schedule the post. So here's what I recommend. Because really, again, we want action, not excellence. We want you to film your video after this webinar is done, which means if you're not ready, you have 12 minutes. We're going to be done momentarily. Be ready. You'll be able to get the scripts, download them, but record your video first. Like that's the most important thing. Record it, get those captions, create the post tonight. I want you to post tonight. Because what happens is just because you post once does not mean that everyone that you follow or everyone that it is recommended to will actually see it. The algorithms don't see this stuff. So you can post tonight. For those of you guys that have those skills, definitely schedule it. We just need to get the message out as much as possible. So if you know that you work 9 to 1 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, ignore that, post tonight. TikTok, you're not gonna, be up because you gotta do dinner, do homework, get to bed because you gotta get up in the morning and get ready to go be with the babies again or get back to work. Schedule it or just post tonight. And again, Instagram, 11 to 2, right? So look at that. Those are lunch periods. Those are people's break periods. And then of course at night, because people are scrolling. And we love to come across those messages that tell us, oh, there's something I should be paying attention to. There's something I need to take action on. So no matter what, those are really great times when there's the highest amount of traffic on those apps. But no matter what, post tonight.
Post tonight. I love it. And the other thing too, what we've been teaching people in content is people say, oh, I shared it. but you don't engage with your people. You have to engage. Somebody say, hey, this is awesome. Go under their comment and say, thank you for supporting, because that helps the algorithm keeps going. The more comments, the more likes, the more shares, and
Yep.
it really shows people that you are a real person. You can find
Yep.
somebody from, you're in Alabama and somebody from Texas just saw your video and it was like, is this real? But they can go through, and because what people do is they go search your profile, they go to see things. So make sure you feel like they can go read your bio. Oh, they are a Head Start parent. I want to support that. So make sure you stay engaged. That is the big goal. Even go on NHSA's page. Y'all go blow up their page and start commenting. Okay, go comment on
Yep.
all their posts, like their posts, love their posts, share their posts. Don't just share and not comment. We always tell people, make sure you comment, comment, comment. Okay. Here,
Any post, comment.
yep. Here's some of the tags that you guys that we will see. You can tag your Head Start program. So or you can tag your Head Start Association, important people around the work, your governor, your mayor. You can tag all these people to see this. You can tag programs, things like this. So think about how many people you want to see this, because if they accept it, it can be shared on their profile. Okay. So you want to tag as many people, tag NHSA as well. And on Instagram, you can collab. Now the hashtags, here's some hashtags we found, but Candace is going to let you know a little bit more about hashtags, because people get this mixed up. Like if I hashtag, I may go viral. It's a little bit different.
So hashtags are searchable. That's the beauty of a hashtag. That's what a hashtag is. It gives you the ability to search. Works in Facebook, works on Instagram, works on TikTok, works in LinkedIn, all of the social medias, right? And so what it does is a hashtag allows you to pool all of, like, who's standing for that, right? Like I could go and look at the hashtag for my business, Strong Futures, or one of my other names, Swagger Mom, and you could see like all of the different posts that are tagged there. So a hashtag just associates different posts of unrelated people into one aggregate area. So I could go and search Save Head Start, and I'll be able to see everybody that created a post that tagged themselves Save Head Start. So use your Head Start. Yep, Head Start works. I love that. Definitely use your any of the tags that have to do with Head Start. Here are some suggested ones. You may have some others, but the hashtags are actually quite effective.
Yes, I see somebody put a Head Start challenge. You can use that one. That one has, and you're gonna find that there's other people who use that hashtag. So the more we use it, the more we be at the top of the algorithm. Now we already talked about the next step. Here's your next steps. Grab your phone, record. That's the first step when you get off this call, is record that video. And then you're going to post it on social media. And then you're going to text, call. We're going to drop the link in the chat again so you guys can pass this link on. Get this link to them, because we want them to sign those letters. We want to be able to get more. I want to see 100,000 by tonight. I know that's crazy, Candace. Candace is looking at it, it's like, that's crazy. We can see 100,000 tonight. If everybody, we have over 200 people in the call, we can do it if you bring 20 people, 10 people. Okay. And so those who use QR codes, we're going to put the link in the chat again. Click that link. It's going to have all the bonus package. Me and Candace spent the last 3 days late at night. We have created your templates from Facebook, TikTok. We have created all the things. Thanks for the partnership with NHSA, getting us some images and things like that. We are excited for you guys to have this. So this is pretty much in for us. We're going to ask some questions. We got about 6 minutes, Blair. If you got some questions that we can answer, just shoot them at us before we let people go.
Katie, do you have questions?
All right, we answered the hashtag one, so thank you guys. We asked about some big celebrities that we could maybe tag that are past parents, and someone suggested Shaq. And then someone
you
else.
know what? I did a search for that. Let me see if I can find the people. I actually searched for that. Let me see if I can find what my search came up with.
All right, while you're searching, they had a great idea about doing like a Head Start challenge, which would be like an ice bucket kind of challenge, but a Head Start challenge.
I like that.
Let's see. And also they talked about Blue Sky.
Yes.
Is that an option?
Yeah.
All of the social media platforms are an option, right? Because you never know who you're going to find. You have X, you have Blue Sky, you have Threads. We actually have something inside of the document for Threads. So, there are lots of options. If you've got it, we will take the attention for all of them.
Yeah. And another thing too is I hear this all the time working with parents. I mean, Candace traveling around the world just doing this, even international. We hear, well, parents don't use Facebook. That's not a true statement. Certain percentages and certain people, you got a Facebook crowd, you got an Instagram crowd, you got a Blue Sky crowd. Don't limit yourself, post everywhere because you don't know where that parent may be spending their time more often. And so we encourage you to post it on all three. That's why we gave you three choices. LinkedIn is great too. LinkedIn is great on the business side, but see, just tag as many people so that it can come up on their platform. Back to you, Katie.
All right. And there was another one about, oh, I lost it. Where do we send the video for everyone to see? I guess we hashtag, or I'm sorry, tagging is what you had said.
Yeah.
So we have tagging and NHSA. I still have not figured out how to say that fast. They have a box account where they're collecting those things, and that link is also in the one landing page that we've created where you can get all your downloads, you can get a copy of this deck, you can get everything from that one page and the links to the box where you can upload videos after you do your social media uploads. That is located in that link as well.
And
So
Danielle had a great idea to record kids' voices and avoid their faces on video if we don't have permission, that has a message of loud and proud.
I love that.
And for all my content creators, if you're feeling like, hey, you're a parent who can content create, you saw my video, I had captions. You actually can press the caption buttons in your Instagram and things like that. So before you create it, there's a little caption button that you can do that. So if we put a little bit of information on where you can get some more captions help. This is just a one-on-one right now. We hope that we can come back and do a literally deep dive in this because social media is a lot. We see people go viral. We work with viral people all the time. And so we're just excited just to give y'all just a little piece of their pie that we deal with day by day because it takes a long time to really get going.
So I'm going to jump in. We've got 2 minutes left. One, I am going to put a little influence. We know from talking that Head Start parents in particular, especially younger parents, their vehicle of preference is TikTok. And some people just hear about the dances, but honestly, our Head Start programs are telling us that many of the Head Start parents learn lots about how to take care of their children from TikTok. So
100%.
We're only going to do a couple. We're really encouraging you to do TikTok as a key platform. I'm going to vote. The second thing is, Churmell said it, but this was an experiment on our part. If you would like us to bring these people back or do some larger piece, find a way to shout out to me, to Katie, put it in the chat, but let people know because they've done an excellent job at doing an introduction in 60 minutes. And this is it takes, you can get better and better and better at it. And it's not easy to take a group where some people are really at the very beginning. They took us a long way. So the last piece that I would like to say, it's 8 o'clock, is please just, you can either unmute, but give them both a big shout out in the chat. They did a really nice job. Appreciate it lots. So good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bring
you.
them
It's
to
amazing.
Ohio.
Thank
You
you.
are.
Very
you so
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
presentation.
Pleasure.
Work
Thank you.
together.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Go record. Go record. Go
Lord,
record.
yes, yes. Come on,
Come to Ohio. Come to Ohio.
I hear a lot of Ohio. I don't know what that means. But...
You got to echo.
Georgia, Georgia.
All right, Georgia.
Thank you.
San Diego.
Agatha said she's glad she stayed awake.
Yay.
So cute.
Bring them to
Glad you
national
stayed awake
conference so
too.
we can video with them.
I'm
Oh,
from
that's an idea.
Seattle. I'm from Seattle, neighborhood
Seattle.
house. The Head Start program since 60 years.
Ah,
60 years.
phenomenal.
Yesterday we talked about this on the what is the matters for this 60 years. Yes, we're working on it. Thank you so much. More support. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you. Our pleasure.
Thank you from Charleston, South Carolina.
Hey.
All right. Churmell and Candace, thank you very much. Let's call it a night and we'll circle back to you
Okay.
guys tomorrow, right? Candace wants to go to her conference. I don't think
I do.
we have any cleanup to do. It's just how do we build on this? So it's
See you
great.
guys.
Thanks.
I love it. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye.
Bye.